Hello, welcome to the next episode of MeatballCraft. The wall behind me looks a little bit different from last time. That's because I've been automating and cleaning things up like a madman between episodes. So all of these are now hooked up to interfaces. They have no recipes in them. I just did it. I'm still clearing out all the other alloy drawers into our system. So here it's getting imported to our system. This is now auto-processing all the main ores I cared about. So in our export bus, it's iron, copper, lead, gold, like the real basic stuff. I'll set up another one for like lapis and like diamonds and redstone, all like that, because you can't smelt the stuff. It's got to be just pulverized. So I think at least. So lapis ore. Yeah, it just gets straight up done. Pulverizer, yeah. So we just get straight stuff like that. So they need another line for just pulverizers. I'll also create recipes to upgrade these to resonant whenever I feel like it. But right now, it is not the time. So down here is kind of where all of our new logic is. That's why I have these areas for logic just like this. You might be able to tell we have a controller here. We are running a subnet type system, so it's going to be very... It's not like complicated. It's okay. It's a little... If you don't know what it is, it's very complicated. It's very confusing to think about. But if you know about subnets, it's pretty straightforward. In subnets, like once you figure it out, like it all just starts clicking. So I'd recommend looking a video up on that because I'm not the one to explain it. I'll tell you that right now. I know how it works, but explaining it, no. So this is our subnet for pretty much this entire level. And it's hooked up to two different PDP channel, two different P2P tunnels because we have some PDP tunnels down here. Our controller looks a little bit different from last time. So the P2P tunnels that I showed up there are hooked up to here. I still have room for more. I was saving room because I had to disconnect everything and put this all here. So if I wanted to, I could slap some P2P on here. And it would still work just fine. But yeah, so each face essentially has access to 32 channels. And then I can transfer all of these channels up these lines because each P2P tunnel only takes up one channel. However, it's capable of... The information that can transfer on one channel is equivalent to 32. So essentially, we are able to transfer, 32 times 8 channels onto this section right here. So that's all nice. And then whenever you want to access certain faces of that controller I showed, you then link it up with the PDP tunnel. And now it's almost like this PDP tunnel is the one that's touching the controller. That's how the information is passed around. So yeah, the recipes for that. Still clearing out the silver and the steel and the stuff, and then just made... Okay. Just made some more drawer walls. The reason I'm doing drawer walls over danks is because danks, you can't really, without having some serious filtering stuff going on, you can't really control what goes in them. So if I try to dump everything into the danks, they're going to get full, and you're pretty much wasting a potential of danks. So yeah, that's why I did it this way. Just because now I can just start pulling stuff into the system and exporting whatever can possibly go in here into the system. Because down here, right here, we have a storage bus. Don't mind the multicolored stuff. I was trying to get stuff out of my inventory, and that's all it was. So the stuff down here, the storage bus is here and set to priority 1000. Basically, what that means, higher priority means it's going to look to store something in there first. So like if iron comes into the system, it's going to look if it can store it here first and then go somewhere else. But I don't want the drives filling up when we're pulling in tens of thousands of yellorium. I don't want a single piece of yellorium going in our drives. I want it all going into the drawer network. Now, I know it doesn't seem like much, but I've set us up now for... Our foundation's very sturdy now. The only thing I need to do now is just add more recipes and assemblers. But we have the means to autocraft both of them. So it's... Right now we are set up. We're sitting very pretty right now. What I'd like to get into today is deep mob learning. Last episode we did Woot. This time we're going to go for deep mob evolution. It's just better. It's just better. That's all I can say. So this is actually not that bad of a recipe for us right now. It's very easy for us to craft. The crystalline stuff we already have. Crystalline is made in alloy smelter with 4 blocks of diamond, lapis block, and iron. I think we have... I know I crafted quite a bit. Oh, we have a 428 just sitting there right now, which is fine. And the rest of this is pretty easy. black iron. We have real might. We have unholy amounts of limonite. Same thing. We can duplicate limonite if we need to. The suit covered. This is the only kind of pain in the butt part. So once we get our pristine slime matter, which is what we're gonna go for that first. We can craft these a little bit easier, but first time craft, you have to craft with sea serpent scales and dragon scales. And I don't think we have any sea serpent. Oh, we do. And I know we have dragon scales. Here we go. Let's use the... let's use red ones. Then we need redstone. Oh, suit cover redstone. I didn't notice that part. And shadow bars. Shadow bars is just a rupee and arlemite. And we have... There we go. A stack. This. Crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. Okay, so we have to grab some redstone. Not sure if we have any in the system. Let's just grab some redstone out of here. Grab a block of coal. And what? I just put the coal here and then... No. Is it the same? I wonder if it's the same mechanics as the flux stuff. So let's turn this off. Give me that. And if I throw down this, that. Crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. Left click. Oh. Okay. Which means now we just need suit-covered plates. And to get suit-covered plates, you gotta need more suit-covered redstone. We can't do this recipe either. So we're gonna have to go for pristine shulker and pristine slime are gonna be the first ones we want to get here. Let me back it up real quick. Shulker, where was it? Shulker and slime. There it is. Okay, so to get this in this recipe, we need the tier 2 woot shards, which is why we made woot in the first place. And we have everything else here. Ooh, Hellfire Stone. I'm not sure about that, actually. It's from the Aether, I guess. After defeating respective bosses. Aether dungeon. So we have to go to the Aether, which we've been to the Aether. We've got to find wherever that boss is. The only thing that's kind of annoying is these Rosite plates. You're going to need them either way for anything. Which kind of sucks. And they are what you think. It's like 8 Rosite into a large plate. Which is fine, because we have a way to duplicate Rosite. Yeah, it's like this, and then it's just like stone essence. If I could complete that craft. And then we get all... Oh, shit. Whoops. We have all this Rosite now. So now I gotta go back to the old base and pour a lot more of these plates, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of Rosite. Let's have a little test here and see how far 2 stacks of ore gets us. You know what? We have the means. I'm just going to bulk craft another 2 or 3 stacks. Alright, I'll keep going, but we're sitting right at about 48 plates right now, which should be okay. I mean, it should be more than fine, honestly, for what we need to do. Then we're going to need to grab the tier 2 shards. Tier 2, we only have 17. That's it? I haven't stopped running this thing. Oh, it's got no power. Excuse me? Is it what? Should have power. Our reactor is running. Had a break and replace. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I have no idea how long that's been off. It sucks. And then when we build up the shards, we do still need to go find whoever this Hellfire Stone dude is. And I know once we unlocked the Aether quest, we did get a quest reward with a Hellfire scanner module, so I guess we'll go find him. I also thought the Aether was always such a weird mod. It was like one of the first Dimension mods, but it's also like, Aether's always looked at this, and that was like well before Elytra was ever even a thought in Minecraft. Hellfire Stone has been located. Here, oh, here's an opening. Wait, haven't I been in this one before? Or a very similar one? This is not Hellfire, this is Sentry Stone. What the fwick? Did I put the wrong thing in here? No, that's not Hellfire Stone. Is it like behind the walls? I can't open this. Oh, it's like, it's the Sentry Stone. That's so wrong. I think someone spawns up here because there's a button on Bedrock. You have a meatball, sir. Okay, lots of ways. Monster Grave does get the first one. Aether is a good source for these two. Should I have captured him and then spawned him? I feel like that would have been possibly smart. Oh, you just keep respawning him. Sorry, goodbye. He's a zombie villager. He's not an actual. So it won't save that. I mean, we'll save it just in case. But I'll mark this. Found one of these. I'm pretty sure a boss is in here. I have found about 6,000 of those cube guys. But this will be our first angelic one. Let's see. Okay. You think it's funny? He needs as a game? Let's repair this just in case things get a little hairy. No, thank you. Can I help you? I feel like you should be trying to kill me right now. But I just feel like you're so nice that you won't. Whoa, 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 wait. Did she just mock me? Ask me if I want to fight? Listen here, lady. How many... Okay, are you all mimics? Alright, let's go to the rest of this place and see, is it everything in here a mimic? Hello. I have captured your other friend. They're in my inventory. Can I help you? I don't think you should bother me. You get really hurt, huh? Well, I'll just skirt on past. No need for us to fight if you don't want to. Can't be teleporting like that though. If they want to fight, oh, that's a cute little human. You want to fucking antagonize me? Alright, do I have to kill one? I think this is as high as I go. Yes. Whoa! Wait. Alright, let me smack you with these. Oh, I have to hit them with my stuff. Okay, I can't. No shuriken. Whatever. I'll Morningstar you. You guys don't hurt at all. Okay. Victory medals? What do I do with these? Nothing? Alright, where's Lava Man? Whoa, I think I just found the main boss. Hello, Valkyrie Queen. Here go the Valkyrie Queen. What can you tell me about this place? I wish to fight you. This is a sanctuary for us Valkyries who seek rest. Well, I got to inform you there are no more Valkyries here. I wish to fight you. Very well then, bring me 10 medals for my subordinates to prove your worth, then we'll see. I'll return when I have them. Okay. Take your time. Okay. Alright, hope you're ready to get absolutely humiliated. Wish to fight you. I have the medals. Let's begin. I'll let you get first swing. I don't mind. Enchanted Aerosteel. I guess I should have come here earlier because you're not doing any damage. Not at all. Okay. What is this cloud? Oh. It's fire. It's not very nice. I'm using the sword just because I don't want to Morningstar you. It'd be too easy. Ooh, lightning. Nice. Alright. Oh, there are thunderballs. Listen to that music. What did I get? A silver key. A golden sword. Is that it? Okay. And here we got Neptune gloves. I'm not sure if this is worth anything. The Valkyrie pickaxe. I'm not sure if we need that, so I'm gonna take it. I found another one of these. I think the gold dungeon I'm looking for is in the air somewhere. With a bunch of golden oaks on it is what I've been shown online. But the fact that I found multiple of every other dungeon except this one is insane. I have now found 5 of these before I found the one I need. Finally! I knew that's what I was looking for. I have traveled thousands and thousands of blocks at this point, and this is it. I have not seen this yet. Is there anything on top that I need? That's like special. I guess not. All right, buddy. I'm in a bad mood now. Hope you're ready to get clobbered. All right. What's up? What's popping? Oh, I can't mine. I have to beat him first. Okay. You got a problem, buddy? Ow. Okay. I feel like you should be... Oh, there we go. Now it's my alarm. I'm a brave soul. Now fight me, dude. You're gone, human. You served no purpose here. I'm not going through this right now. Just stop. Your presence annoys me. Do you not fear my burning aura? No, dude. You fear me. I'm not even taking damage right now, dude. Oh my... I need to repair this stuff, actually. I have nothing to offer you. Leave me in peace. No. I won't. And I feel kind of bad about this. I gotta stop burning myself, dude. Okay. Well, you monologue to yourself. Oh, you can't put water in here. Interesting. Fight me. Yeah, we gotta repair armor. Will you just... I am Sun Spirit. Yeah, okay, I got it, buddy. I got it. Hopefully we're getting to the end of this monologue. Your final warning, leave now, prepare to burn. Dude, you've been yapping forever. Just shut your trap. Okay. Now this guy, I know he's going to throw some... Not those. I can fly too, buddy. Wait, my entrance? Oh my god, I can't even leave here anymore. There it is. Got him. Wait, so it's just those? I can't, like, punch them? No. Okay. It's just these. Luckily, I am fast. I missed. What about you? Can you die? You can die. Alright. I'm gonna keep punching these ice balls at him. Okay. I finally got him, dude. That fight was brutal. Not that it was hard. It was extremely easy. It was just very annoying. You know, I hit those ice balls and he kept moving around so fast. Alright, what'd you give me? What do you got for me, buddy? Nothing! I'll take those, I guess. Are all these... Okay, I'll take them just to put them on a trophy or something. That's all I needed. And now we should have everything we need in order to make ourselves some suit-covered plates. Go ahead and request 20 from the system here. Should be pretty straightforward, honestly. Yep. So now we have that, which is good, which is good, which is good. Now we need to make a recipe for this. Maybe we don't make a recipe for it. I think we don't, and we just do it by hand this one time. But I will go ahead and encode recipes for this, because this is the easiest way we can make them, so no reason not to. And everything in here is pretty much pretty easy to craft. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and just get a lot of auto-craft recipes for all these. There's nothing we haven't seen before. Yep. And, oh, here's our simulation chamber. That can be auto-crafted easily enough. Go ahead and toss the rest of this stuff in there. So for this, we need to teach the system how to make flux electrum plates, which shouldn't be too hard. I also need to make sure that we have some ore left over for laminite. Let's see. I think for this, we know how to make everything else. It's just the electrum plate that's going to be the problem. This seems relatively easy to make. We can use it in the compactor. From here to make this, we need... There is fluxed electrum we could make. Because otherwise this could be a pain in the buttocks to make. Yeah, I think I might just make... I don't really want to make seeds because I feel like I'm making seeds for everything, but we might as well. And I was going through to like see what destabilized redstone is used for, because that's what you need to make the flux electrum. And it's not really used for anything special, at least. Like you can make more redstone out of it, flux crystal, which we don't need. It's really much about like a bunch of thermal expansion stuff that we don't need. And it's not, it doesn't look like it's used for anything end game. Yeah, I'm failing to see a reason for us to make a whole bunch of... Yeah, there's no reason for us to get the whole process of slowly burning through all the redstone stuff. I regret to inform you there are no seeds for this way. I have to do it the other way. Alright, this is quite a bit later now. I've been doing a lot of just small tasks around the base. Just getting like recipes set up and auto-processing and just whole bunch of stuff that's not really fun to, not really interesting to watch, I think, but needs to get done nonetheless. So for our thing here for making Electrum Blend, we have our thing set up here. So I'm taking redstone from the system and always exporting it to here to make sure we always have destabilized redstone here. And then anything that needs like destabilized redstone put into it, we can put a recipe here. In this case, it's just flux electrum for now. And then from there, we put another recipe into our induction smelter to make that. And then we also have a way to make plates with our compactor. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. And since we can do all that, we can go ahead and request ourselves a loot fabricator. And then while that crafts, I'm going to go off on a tangent here. And we need to get a another miner up and running. I'm going to upgrade these to tier 3 real quick. And then we need to get a... something for getting mica. It's the void resource miner, I guess. Not the ore miner. So we need this instead because we need mica. I also wanted to note that it is possible to get mica other ways. So there's just like this, from a deep mob evolution, there's this one, for example. But you need this crystal core statue. I have no idea how to get it normally. You can craft it. It's a boss drop, apparently. I don't know what boss or how far away we are from it. And yeah, I've never even seen anything like this. So I have no idea. Or you can craft it, but this is an expensive craft because I have the crystallized dreadium cluster, but this is probably some more bits of craft, and I'm not going back there. So we'll have to get a void resource miner. And here's our void resource miner. It's pretty much the same. It is the same thing as same thought process as the ore miners, but this one just gets different things. So the resource miner can get things like stone, granite. All of this we do not care about at all. All we want is the mica. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless something else down the road wants us to get something else, but we just want the mica. There we go. It'll be slow over time, but I don't feel like making a higher tier one. You can make a higher tier one. We're using a white laser lens to get the best chance of getting this. The rest of them have higher chances of getting mica, but we don't need that much. And they'll obviously be faster also. But because for mica, we just need we need it for just modifiers. Once we get our initial set of modifiers, it's not really gonna matter. I might still, no. Maybe it might matter. I might upgrade it later. We'll see. This is fine for now. Crafting for this is taking forever because we didn't have a backlog of redstone, so I'm just doing random stuff around the base. And now we have a quest complete for loot fabricator and the simulation chamber. Now we have it set up here. All we need to do really is go ahead and start getting ourselves pristine slime matter. That's first and foremost here. So to get that, we're going to need a slime data model. To get a slime data model, you can either do like a blank data model with a slime or not. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a blank data model, which is pretty easy to craft. Now we have a blank data model. You have some options here. We are going to need a deep evolution. We're going to need this here. We're going to need a deep learner. That's going to be very, well, you need it. It's not like a very helpful. You have to have it. So, there's that. And now we should have enough for a deep mob learner. And now we need to go level this bad boy up. In order to level up, I usually just get mob spawners and do it. So we gotta right click on a slime. I think. Oh, I guess you can't do it this pack. Usually you can. You just right click on whatever mob you want and then do it that way. But I guess you have to do it this way. Yeah, drop them first. And now we have a faulty slime beta model. We'll go ahead and slap that into here. And now the more... We gotta defeat at least 6 of them. Which I'm only gonna do 6. So now it's in my hotbar. Go ahead and I'll start killing them all. And now it tells me that they've gotten to basic tier and they're getting everywhere. Oh god. And now that we have our we have an advanced one now, you only need to get it to basic because it'll level itself up in here. So if it's like a harder mob like an ender dragon or something, you only have to get it to basic. You don't need to get it all the way up yourself. So we're going to put that in there, and then it can't do anything yet because it needs some things here. The things that it does need is polymer clay, and luckily that's EMCable, so no problems there. So to make polymer clay, it's extremely easy. We might have stuff in here to make it. Cool. So we have some of that. We'll throw it in the system, and then what we'll do is we'll get a condenser here. And then we're also going to need some way to transport the stuff out of these and other things. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is come back to this tab, come here, do this, and what I'll do is throw a condenser up there. We'll grab our polymer clay. We'll tell we want it to make polymer clay, and then we will get some red matter. Or we'll just get matter just in general. We'll take one of the big ones out because you're going to want all of it. As much polymer clay. We'll be using this the rest of the playthrough for sure. So we'll go ahead and do here is we'll extract on green, which is fine. We'll set it to always active. This is not going to be insert on brown. How about that? And we'll extract. Here, let's set this to extract on brown. And then... I'm debating on what I want to do here. I think for now, since it's just the slime stuff, we're going to want to save all of our pristine slime pearls. So we'll go ahead and do is we'll extract on green here. How about always active? And then we want to insert on green. For sure. And now start putting polymer clay, and then it'll start the iterations. And then I'll just extract on brown. We'll forget about actually fabricating the loot and the other stuff because it'll drop, occasionally it'll drop pristine pearls. And we also need to do something with this overworldian matter. It's pretty useless to us, I think, for the most part, except for blood agitators. I guess we can, agonizing catalysts. We'll get more blood out of things for bloodcraft if we need it. So what we'll go ahead and do is just start storing all of the overworlding matter, nether matter, and end matter. I'm pretty sure that's all the kinds that there are. I guess there's one extra, twilight matter. So yeah, we'll store all those in a specific spot. And I'll probably store it just in the mob wall over here. So I'll put the overworlding matter there. And then I don't remember which kind, what's the code on this? What's the code? I can't see. And we'll also store the pristine slime matter in here as well, just so we can store it, and so it doesn't get trashed. So what we're going to want to do now is I set to all red because that's the color code it is on. Insert on brown, no extract, and we'll insert. So which means now we should be pulling out all the overworldian and all the pristine. So if we go ahead and check our stocks here, 2 pristine. I'm not sure how much was in there. But the overworldian, yeah, we should be able to collect 11 now, which is nice. And then just for now, we're not going to use the loot fabricator because we need to build up a stockpile of pristine matter because that's what builds the suit covered casing, which builds more of these. The next order of business is getting pristine shulker matter. Same reason, because it's used to build more and more deep mob evolution stuff. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get that, and to get the shulker model, we're going to need to make another blank with a shulker shell. It's also worth noting, if you're doing this, you can insta-level it to self-aware if you want with the deeply learning combs, but unless you're like being super impatient, it's not really worth it, to be honest, because again, like I said earlier, these things will level themselves up the longer they're in here. So like I had like each iteration it goes through, you'll see that data collected goes up, and it says data per kill is 10. So it's just one of those things that I'll go up here in just a second. Yeah, 170 out of 130, so it'll level itself up. But if you really don't want to wait, you can go ahead and do that. And also, I don't know if I showed this, but if you hold it in your hand or you have it in like a bauble slot, it'll show you how many kills you need for the next tier. It's also worth noting, if you don't know, different mobs require different amounts of power. So for example, and it also as they go up in their tier, like tier advances are going to take as much power as self-aware, which is the highest one. So like a slime, for example, at advanced takes 300 R per tick, but a shulker at basic, which is lower than advanced, takes 1,000 R per tick. So just something to keep in mind based on what you want to do. And I'm pretty sure these things will show you how much power they take. Yeah, so each level, it goes, I guess it just always takes 1,000. I thought it went up as the quality went up, but I guess it always takes 1,000. Finally, I was speeding up, but we went through like, I don't know how many iterations, probably like 40 before we got a single pristine matter. But that'll about wrap it up for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I think next episode we'll have to get into other things. I'm not really sure what other things they will be. We still need to go through Thaumcraft, which shouldn't be hard. We need to finish Blood Magic, actually. We never finished it. Botania should be easy to finish at this point. I guess I didn't do the Infinite Fortress. My bad. Yeah, so we had some other miscellaneous stuff to clean up in Chapter 2. But I think we're prepping ourselves for moving forward. I think this main line here is the main line in the back. And I think branching off is kind of like side quests, but probably also required. But this is the main line for progression. So we're pretty much there. I think the machine controller, we are... I mean, yeah, we can craft that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But that's for next episode. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You have to come back and find out. See ya.